Ahoy there! I'm the treasure stacker. Today, we're going to be cleaning up some silver. The big question today is can we clean this 5-ounce silver bar? But we're also going to clean up some Canadian maples and some mercury dimes. Today, we're going to be using this coin cleaner called Ezest. It works pretty well to my knowledge. I've seen my local coin shop use it on some jewelry before. So, we'll have another look at that. So, in order to use this cleaner, you need some running water, a towel, and you definitely want to have some gloves on because this stuff is very acidic. It says to only leave the gold or silver or copper in the solution for about 5 to 15 seconds. Anything longer than that might damage your stuff. Okay, so first up, we're going to clean this Canadian maple. As you can see, there's a thumbprint on her face. I don't know if this was my thumbprint or when I bought the coin, someone else already handled it. I'm pretty sure someone sold this coin back. I didn't buy it in 2022. So let me show you guys how this stuff works. So I'm going to dip it inside the cleaner, the solution here, and we're just going to kind of move it around inside. Let the acid do its work. All right, we're going to pull it out here. It was only for about 10 to 15 seconds, and it's already looking really shiny. So you got to get it under some water really quick. We don't want any acid to linger on there. All right, so then we got to dry it off. Kind of just want to pat it down. You don't want to be rough with your drying techniques. So now I'm going to show you guys the before and after effect. So this is a clear shot of the coin before. You can clearly see that thumbprint on there. The back wasn't too bad. Just a little bit of whitening around the edges there. Okay, so we're just going to double check, make sure this thing's completely dry. Give it a couple more pats. Rub the edges around on the bottom there. Make sure no water lingering. Don't want any water spots. Okay, so there she is. Looking much cleaner, much shinier. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't see the thumbprint anymore, that's for sure. The thumbprint is gone, but it does reveal any light scratches that may have already been on the coin. So just keep that in mind when you clean bullion. Remember, we're just cleaning bullion, guys. This is not a collector's coin. This is not a coin of significant value. This is just regular silver bullion. So yeah. So I want to show you guys this silver bar. This is the big question today. If we can clean this thing with the cleaner, the solution, the coin cleaner. This is a before picture, a little video for you guys, get a close up. I did handle this one, guys. This one was all me. I like touching my silver. Hey, if I'm paying for it, I'm going to touch it, right? At least some of my pieces. So yeah, you can see it's definitely got some stuff on it from handling it too much. So we're going to see if we can get that off. Alright, so first of all I want to say my little plastic tweezers could not carry the weight of this 5-ounce silver bar, so I had to do it by hand. So with that being said, I have to dip half of it in at a time. So we're going to get the first half in. Don't want to hold it in there for too long. We're going to rinse it off. And I'm just going to have to proceed and dip the other side and see if we could get a good result. Here we go. I've never seen anyone try this before. I've never seen anybody try to put anything more than like an ounce inside of this cleaner before. So I'm kind of curious to see what happens. I want to know if we could get all that fingerprinting and milking that was caused by my hands touching the silver for time after time. Alright, so we're going to bring it over here. Going to gently pat it down. Just like petting a pony, right? This is a Pony Express bar. 5-ounce silver bar, so we have nothing to fear here, guys. We got nothing to lose. What's the worst that could happen, right? This has got to be a solution. If it's not a solution, like I said, we got nothing to lose here. So let's see what the cleaner did. It already looks a little bit more shiny. What do you guys think? It's looking better? A little bit better. I could still kind of see something on the edges there. The back never looked too bad, so that looks fine, but I'm not sure if I'm satisfied with the result there. I think I probably want to dip it some more, guys. Maybe because I didn't submerge it completely. Maybe I didn't do this bar full justice. So let's give the cleaner another shot. Let's go ahead and dip that edge some more. See what happens. The more I'm doing this, the more I'm feeling like it's like a science experiment or something. But hey, I've never seen anyone try this before, so we're trying new things here on the channel. Alright, so here it is after another dip. I gotta say, it looks a little bit better. Okay, so it does not look the way I thought it was gonna look. I thought it was gonna look kind of like the maple, where you just don't see any traces of handling at all. But the result speaks for itself. It definitely took off some of the stuff, some of the grime on the silver, but it does look a lot better. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, it didn't do what I thought it was gonna do. So that's the final result. Okay, so next up, we're going to try out this 1944 circulated mercury dime. I know a lot of you guys have been wondering if you could clean junk silver. So, this is going to be very easy to dip. No problems there. I give it a little bit of a swoosh there. I think we put in there for about 12 seconds. Wow, I could already see it. It was already starting to shine. So I think one of the lessons today definitely is that coins are a lot easier to clean than something like a bar, just because of the shape and even just the weight, especially a 5-ounce bar. That was kind of pushing it, but hey, we wanted to push it, see what we could do today. Wow, the mercury dime is already starting to look. Woo! Wow, that looks pretty good, guys. What do you think? I mean, it still looks like it's seen it, some days or whatever, but overall, it's not looking too bad at all. Yeah, that's pretty clean. I like that. So 90% silver does clean up pretty nicely, guys. Okay, so we got to pull out a worser, more dirty, probably been left in the dirt a couple of times. Let's check this mercury dime out, guys. This one's completely disgusting. I do appreciate it. It's artwork, regardless of how dirty it is. But, I mean, this thing is grimy dirty. I mean, it's brown. It's not even, you can't even see it's silver. If this was mixed in with some regular clad coins and you looked on the side and you didn't see the face, you might make the mistake of thinking it wasn't silver. All right, so let's go ahead and dip this in here. Now, I'm going to give this one some extra time, guys. This one is extremely dirty. Just 10 or 15 seconds, I don't think we'll cut it. So we're going to take a little bit of a risk here. We're going to submerge this thing for over 20, maybe closer to 30 seconds and see what we have. Gonna have to swirl it around. There's a lot of dirt on there. Oh, look at that. Let's wash this thing off and see what we got here, guys. It was already looking pretty shiny. All right, here it is. Oh, gotta pat it down. I can still see some grime on there, guys. So we're gonna have to take a look at this thing here. Okay, so here she is. Wow, you know what though? Overall, that is a lot cleaner. Obviously, it's a lot cleaner, but what is going on with that black mark on the head there and on the back? I think the tweezers protected that part of the coin from getting cleaned, because that's where the surface was touching it. Yeah, see, I think the tweezers protected part of the dirt and grime. This is very strange. Actually, what I think about it, is that the tweezers, guys? Did the tweezers melt onto the coin? I'm starting to think that's what happened, guys. I'm gonna probably have to dip it again, but maybe we'll use the little coin catcher thing here. This will probably be a better test. Okay, so here's what the mercury dime looked like before we did the test. Remember, this is the 1942 mercury dime. We already did the 1944. So I don't see any black spot on the hairline or on the torch from where the coin now has a black mark. Well, this just proves how tough the acid is. It started to eat through my tweezers. So we're going to go ahead and use the dipstick or the jewelry dipping thing. This is always provided, I guess, inside of the Ezest Coin Cleaner. When you buy the solution, this was already in there. So that's great. I think I would suggest everybody to use it and not use their own tweezers or anything like that, especially if you're going to go over the amount of time it's suggesting. We had it submerged for like over 30 seconds, so that's probably why that happened. But yeah, so like this mark wasn't on there before. And after we dipped it with the tray, I mean, it came off the back for the most part. There's like a little tiny hint of it from a certain angle, but overall it pretty much came off, which is good. Well, all right, guys, so we did learn a couple of things from this experiment. One, you can't really clean your big bars. That's a bad idea. And if you submerge it for a long time, you obviously don't want them to shrink. You might lose some weight. But yeah, for junk silver, if you just didn't want to have a really dirty dime or quarter or something like that, it's a good idea. Even just to dip it for a little bit, get off some of that dirt. So that way if you want to handle them or if you want to use them in the future, the person that grabs it doesn't have to look over it twice and make sure it's real or anything like that. So yeah, that's what we got out of this. So now I want to thank my loyal crew, all my subscribers, and thank you everyone out there that has been watching. I do encourage you to hit that subscribe button. And to all ye out there, all my stackers out there, keep on stacking your treasure, guys. Have a great day.